Hi guys, Michael here. So I was recently asked in a message on YouTube if I was going to continue the Silent Hills PT playable teaser, because I kind of just stopped it suddenly. And the truth of it is, I just forgot about it. I actually did, and that's why it never got finished. It wasn't that I didn't want to finish it, I just didn't think about it. But there's been recent developments when it comes to that particular teaser and Konami in general. So I'm going to cover that quickly with you now. So, as far as the playable teaser goes, it is going to be taken down from PlayStation Store on the 29th of April. Well, so it's only a few days away. So if you wanted to play it, get it, download it while you can, because it's going to be taken down on the 29th and you won't be able to get it then. Or you won't be able to get it from there anyway. So, also, as for the game itself, Silent Hills game, it seems like, well, as you know, if you do know, that is, it was going to be a joint collaboration between the film director, Guillermo del Toro, and the rather famous game producer, Hideo Kojima, who has been with Konami years and is actually behind the Metal Gear Solid franchise. So, those two were going to work together to bring us Silent Hills. Well, a close friend of Guillermo del Toro recently gave an interview and was answering questions, and he was asked about if Guillermo was looking forward to doing the game, and he said that he didn't say the game, he just said it's not going to happen. Apparently, the collaboration between Guillermo del Toro and Hideo Kojima is not going to happen for the making of Silent Hills playable teaser. Now, we're not sure if that means that the game will still happen, but with different people making it, but it will not be made by those two people now. Now, the strange thing is that it doesn't just stop there. I mean, the news about the game does, but Hideo Kojima doesn't stop there, the news about him. As I said, he's worked for Konami for a long time because he's been behind the series of Metal Gear Solid. In fact, the artwork usually has his name on it. It will usually say a Hideo Kojima game. So what happened was, recently, it kind of all started on Reddit, when Reddit and NeoGAF, they started poking around Konami's website, and they realised that Kojima had been removed from Konami's executive list. So now they do like they kind of shuffling executive appointments on April 1st, and when it had finished shuffling, it seemed like Kojima had been removed from the executives list, which of course fueled a fire. People wanted to know why all of a sudden Kojima had been moved. And that wasn't all. Then more happened. Now, usually, when you go to the Kojima Productions website, it looks like this. However, if you go there now, it actually takes you to the Metal Gear Portal website that looks like this. So again, that's something else that's changed. Also, a third thing is that Kojima Productions Los Angeles, which is the studio behind Metal Gear Solid Online component that's connected to the Metal Gear Solid 5, which is Phantom Pain, I think. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain. Well, Kojima Productions Los Angeles is linked to the Metal Gear Online component of that game. It's now been renamed to Konami Los Angeles Studio. So, again, that's another thing. And finally, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, another little thing is that the artwork usually says a Hideo Kojima game. It looks a little like this. However, recently, new artworks come out for Metal Gear Solid 5 looking like this. So, as you can see, the Hideo Kojima bit has now been removed from it, which has kind of fueled even more even more speculation. Now, there has been statements that have come out and been thrown around both sides by Hideo Kojima and Konami. I'm going to read you a few statements now. When asked about the artwork change, Konami statement said, the Konami released a statement saying, in accordance with the recent change in production organisation of all Konami Kojima Productions, as well as other internal production companies, has had its name, etc., changed to move into the corporate headquarters work structure. Konami, and that's what Konami said, and then they went on to say the name and organisation has changed, but as before, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain is continuing as a work from director Kojima and the existing team members. So basically what they're saying is that instead of having one company with its name on, saying like a Hideo Kojima game, they want it all bringing under Konami, so that all the little companies that are involved in the making of the game, they don't get their name on it, only Kojima does. So now they want to bring all the names under just one banner of Konami, and then they basically all get in a little bit of, kind of push together, instead of just one name. And then, excuse me, they went on to say about that the social networking account has been changed, but the new account has the same Metal Gear team members as the previous one, and is updating with the latest news. As the team members who are tweeting is unchanged, we would like you to continue with support. So basically they're saying that, in this statement, that they are having the same people involved, nothing's changing, Metal Gear Solid 5 is still being worked on by the same people, so don't worry about it. And then they let out another one. I'll read this one. This is the last one that I'm going to read. Naturally, director Kojima is playing the game, checking all the small details, and giving directions to the staff as the title continues to completion. Bringing the thoughts and ideas of director Kojima in an open-world game of the size of TPP is incredibly difficult. The director and the team that's been there from the start are coming together as one as they aim to finish the game, so please give them the support they need. So yes, he's still saying Kojima is working on the game, but there was a spokesperson for Konami who was asked what job role Hideo Kojima now had in Konami, and he basically said, I have no statement to give about a solo person's job title in the company. So basically he did not answer. So people still do not know if Kojima is going to stay with Konami or if he's out the door. But it does seem like there's a lot of changes happened, and as I said, PT suddenly Konami, Del Toro and Kojima are no longer collaborating on that because Kojima's been taken off that. And then all the other evidence that I've showed, it does seem like Kojima will be actually leaving Konami. And that would be a shame, because like I say, he has been behind all the Metal Gear Solid series. I mean, I think Konami will probably keep going with the Metal Gear Solid if they can get it done properly, or at least in that kind of environment, if they can, because it is a big sale and there are a lot of Metal Gear Solid supporters. But who knows? We'll only know in future whether Kojima is going to stay or not. But right now, nobody really knows. But remember, if you want to play the PT demo, you must get it before the 29th of April, because it's been taken off PlayStation Store at that point. Anyway, if you've got anything you want to add about this, or if you've heard anything I haven't mentioned, or you think it's interesting, you just want to put a comment, then please do. And I'll be back soon with some more gaming. So you take care of yourselves. Thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.